Hello and welcome to today's video. This is a kind of gear video that I've been really looking forward to making. When I first got this product, my work outside, YouTube work was flat out and I couldn't get around to filming the review. So I've been able to use this for a while and man, I have enjoyed it. It is fantastic. This is from Piorama and this is the Omni. So Piorama, they have, their intention is to create travel products with multi-functionality. Things like bags and bits of kit and accessories that really just hit the mark on so many levels. And this is absolutely fantastic. So when I saw this online, I was absolutely blown away by the idea of it. And I contacted them and they were gracious enough to send one out for me to review and show you today. And you'll see why. So Piorama are probably best known for a bag called the A10 or the adjustable bag. And they're more heavy carry items. So this is kind of one of their accessory items. And it's a laptop sleeve, holds up to a 14-inch laptop, but it also, the multi-functionality of it means that it is a desk caddy as well. So this is like a portable office in a lot of ways. And that's how I've been using it. I travel a lot for work. I go away for a weekend here, a few days there, 3 weeks there. And this is going to be, I've used it now a couple of times for that as well as everyday use for, to general work and rehearsals and things. And it works beautifully. So we're going to talk about this today. Now, as I said, it holds a 14-inch laptop. The external material is 600D nylon. And on the inside, I'll just open up the main laptop compartment here. The inside is lined with 200D polyester. You can see the logo there, bound by nothing, Piorama. It has these two external pockets on the outside that open up to the center. So firstly, that is the 14-inch laptop compartment. It goes all the way down to the bottom. It's beautifully padded. It's got good, strong seams and binding that help protect your computer. And then these two internal pockets. Now, why is that interesting? Well, so when you have your laptop in there, you take your laptop out, you put it out on your desk, and then you need all you might need notebooks, pens, computer mice, whatever your gear is. It folds in half and it's held together with some, I'll just do that compartment back up, good quality zips as well, made by YKK, as you would expect on an item of this sort of quality. But there are magnets in this that latch together. So then when you open up these compartments, there are also magnets in those compartments and they hold those down. And both of these open up. And then you have a desk caddy that sits on your desk. Nice and comfortable. There's a little handle on the top there. If you want to carry it, open or closed or whatever. Desk caddy for your notebooks, tech gear. You have lots of internal organization. So just looking at this particular side, we've got a mesh pouch that sort of is split in two with a zip across the top of both. You've got a triple mesh pouch with elastics on the inside of that. Then you've got another two large mesh pockets and then another padded pocket on the back there. On the other side, you've got one large mesh pouch there, which is awesome. 3 on again, another 2, and then another 1. So, and then not to mention the open space in there as well. So you've got lots of space. It will hold an A5 notebook, as well as multiple other bits and pieces. And it sits very comfortably on your desk. So you can imagine you're having your laptop out, plonk that down next to it. You've got all your tech gear, your cables, whatever you need to carry, ready to go. And then when you're ready to finish up, close these up, open it out, slide your laptop in, and then this can go easily into your satchel, messenger bag, overnight bag, backpack, briefcase, whatever you carry with your computer and all your bits and pieces right here. It's really well thought out. So the general dimensions of this, as I said, it holds up to about a 14-inch laptop. And it's about 10 inches by about 14, in that sort of format, or it's about sort of 6 inches by 10 10 inches. It's, it's not a small case, but it's designed to hold a 14-inch laptop. So it's about 35 centimeters by 25 centimeters by about 4 centimeters deep, depending on what you're carrying, and it weighs about 300 grams. So it's portable size, it's nice and lightweight, as well as being rugged and well built to protect your gear. It retails for about $75 US. So that makes it around the 130-ish Australian, which doesn't make it inexpensive, but it prices it very competitively against other high quality items like this that don't have a lot of the functionality that this has. I know Bellroy, for instance, has a laptop caddy that you can fold down the flap, but what this has is that sort of magnetic capacity to sit on your desk and be what you need it to be there ready to go. So this Omni case from Piorama really is a laptop sleeve and desk organizer. Great for travel, great for work, all that kind of thing. I'm going to do a quick fill of this, then we'll come back and talk about some pros and cons. So let's start on this side, and I'll start with an A5-ish notebook. This is the Grand Voyager from Paper Republic. That fits very comfortably in the open space. You've still got the bigger pouch on the back there, which might hold a Kindle or something like that, or a small iPad, as well as mesh pouches. But I'm not going to do like an overfill of this. I just want this to be like a realistic fill. So, nice notebook in there, still plenty of space and different compartments for all your, necessities and all that kind of stuff. Around that notebook that folds up nice, zips up nice and tight, I should say. On the other side, let's put a few other things. So I've got my pencil case here, which is a Galen leather pencil case. I've then got some small items like, pencil leads and an eraser and some washi, which is my own fountain pen nib design, by the way. Contact me if you'd like some, there's still plenty to sell. And then some ink cartridges, a little loop for looking at fountain pen nibs. I've got a, box cutter here. All those things fit really comfortably. And then a couple of like pocket notebooks, which I'll just tuck down in the side there. Still got plenty of room in these sort of front pouches, all of that. And that zips up beautifully comfortably. Let's see if we can get something else in here. Let's just put a, let's say I've got a traveler's note, pocket size note here. And I can still fit that in that pouch, and it zips up perfectly fine. So you can see there's a lot of stuff in there. It does bulk it out, and it does start to weigh quite a lot. But in terms of if you've got a satchel and you're carrying all this sort of stuff in there as well as a laptop sleeve, easy just to take this out and move it straight into that bag, and then you have this out on your desk, and then you get your laptop out, and then magnetize that open, and then fold that open there, and you've got access to all those bits and pieces that you've tucked away in those pockets ready to go. It's a really interesting case. So let's talk about some pros and cons. Okay, cons. I only have one, and that is that the handle is here, and that's fine in that sort of folded format, but I would love to see a little handle on this for the laptop format, whether it's on the side here or a little like loop handle on the back here, so that when you're putting it into backpacks, you're putting it into things, it's just a little easier to move around. Having the handle there is great in that other format. An extra handle for laptop open carry would be fantastic. But what are the pros? Firstly, I love the fact that it uses magnets, so it's always going to be secure, it's always going to work. It's really well built, well sewn, lots of nice sort of seams and sort of sturdy materials to protect everything that you might carry around, be it tech gear. You might want to put hard drives or, like as I said, a tablet or something like that in one of these. It would work beautifully for that because everything is padded and well taken care of. And it uses materials that do that as well. 600D nylon has a water resistance, not waterproof, but a water resistance, so that'll protect. It's got excellent quality YKK zips, which, let's be honest, are the industry standard and fantastic. And then that internal 200D nylon or polyester, is super protective of your stuff without, being abrasive or anything like that. Good quality materials to protect your gear. I love the fact that it is so great as a stationary or tech carry and how easy it is to do that. You're not wrestling around with things. The magnets will hold nice and easily, and the flaps open up well, and the zips all work, and you can hold a good amount of stuff in here without having to worry. You can have an entire desk setup on the go with you. Have one side for your stationery bits, notebook, pens, highlighters, whatever. Have your tech gear in the other side. As I said, you might want to have a tablet or your mouse or your cables, chargers, all those kinds of things, all there ready to go. There's little zipped pockets on the inside, which means things like smaller items like USB drives or converters aren't gonna, sort of go missing, SD cards, all those kinds of things. It's well organized, it's well set out, and so when it's in that mode, having everything open there ready for you at the top, really fantastic. And the versatility of it, being able to be a laptop sleeve, as well as carrying all your necessities, in this simple format, and then being able to become the desk caddy is fantastic. I love it for travel. I love it for work. As I said, when I travel, I take this, I get to my hotel, I open it up on my desk, take my computer out, plug everything in, and I've got my notebooks and pens and everything there ready to go on the other side. It's super convenient, super easy. So the Piorama Omni, fantastic. Check out Piorama. I'll link to their website down below. They have a range of travel and work accessories like this that just make life easier. They're not cheap. They're not your rip-off, from, AliExpress and things like that. They're doing things, to a high quality, and you do pay for that. But you're getting good quality for the money. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this video about the Omni from Piorama to be interesting and useful. Please like and subscribe, hit the notifications button, all that kind of stuff. A big thank you once again to Piorama for sending this out for review, and I hope you found it interesting. So enjoy your gear, enjoy your desk and tech accessories, and I'll talk to you soon.